now we are going to continue with the simplex table. So this is simplex table, this is entering variable, and this is leaving variable. This is called as key column and this is called as key row. So intersection of key column and key row will give you key element, and in algorithm we have given how to find the new elements. So since there are some Zj minus Cj which are less than 0, means there are some Zj minus Cj which are less than 0. So current basic feasible solution is not optimum. Fine. Since Zj minus Cj is less than all the values, these two are less than, you have to choose according to algorithm, you have to choose most negative value. Fine. The most negative is this one, is what? Most negative. So the corresponding variable x1 enters the basis. The corresponding variable x1 enters the basis. So x1 is key column. Fine. So to find key row, find that is minimum of xb upon xi. Fine. So that is equal to minimum of, that is 4 upon 1 and 2 upon 1, that is 2. Fine. You need to find minimum of these two, that is 4 upon 1, that is 2 upon 1, that is 2 is the minimum. So which corresponds to S2. Therefore S2 leaves the basis and is key row, and is key row. The intersection of key row and key column is marked as square. Fine. Now convert the leading element x to 1 into all its unity. Fine. Let me write. Convert the leading element x21. What is the position of this? What is the position of this? x21 to units and all other elements in its column column n, that is x1 to 0 by using the formula, that is new element equal to old element minus product of new element in key row and column divided by key element. Fine. So once we got the initial simplex table and we got entering variable and leaving variable and key element, go for the next simplex table. Go for the next simplex table. Fine. So since there are some Zj minus Cj, that is Zj minus Cj less than 0, so we cannot get the initial basic feasible solution. Fine. So we have to choose the most negative value among the Zj minus Cj. So that becomes entering variable, and to find the leaving variable we need to find the minimum of xb upon x1, because x1 is a key column. So that is 4 upon 1, that is 2 upon 1. So which is the minimum? 2. So this becomes leaving variable. So S2 leaves the basis, whereas x1 enters the basis. Fine. So this is how it is done. So let me rub this one again. I want this table to be here. So I don't rub the table now. Fine. So at first problem we feel some difficulty to understand the solution methodology, but as we do more examples we will become perfect, because one problem is compulsory in examination, so we need to do it. Fine. So let me write Cj here. What is Cj? Cj is 3. Let me write Cj here. Cj is what? 3, 2, 0 and 0. Fine. Then comes next Cb, B, let me write this one, Cb, B, Xb, X1, X2, S1 and S2. So I have written. So let me draw the same table here. Fine. This is Cj. So look into very seriously and concentrate. So we are drawing the table here, simplex table. So it is 3, 2, 0, 0. That is min of xb upon xi. That is min of, fine, xb. So we still don't know what is supposed to be written here. Fine. So let me write here the values, complete the table. So this is Zj, and we have Zj minus Cj. So let me tell you how to write the values. Fine. So which one will leave the basis? Because x2 is now leaving the basis, whereas x2 is entering. So in place of s2, write x2. So it is x2 and s1. Right? What is the coefficient of s1? 0. What is the coefficient of x2? 2. Fine. So what is the key element here? 1. So let me write the key element here. Fine. Where it is? This is 1. The key element is 1 here. So this will become 0. Fine. So again it is 2 here. That is 2 upon 1 minus 1 upon 1. So we have to divide this key element in this row with the respective number. That is 2 upon 1 is 2. That is minus 1. That is 0. That is 1. Fine. So these are the elements values we are supposed to find. So how it is come? That is 2 upon 1 minus 1 upon 1, 0 upon 1, 1 upon 1. Fine. And this is subtraction. This minus this, or this minus this. The whole complete will be 0 as I have written. So how to find new element? To find a new element, what is the formula? Formula is new element equal to old element minus product of key row and column divided by key element. Fine. This is the formula. So how to find this value? How to find this value? So let me write this one with an arrow mark. That is 4. Is it 4? That is old element minus product of key row and key column. That is 4. Fine. 4 into 2. That is 4 minus 2 into 1. Fine. You can do also like this, like 4 minus 1 into 2. Fine. Divided by 1. So what is the answer? That is, answer is how much? Answer is 2. That is 4. Fine. 1 into 2 divided by 1. It is what? How much? 2. Next one is, that is x b1 it is. Next x b2. X b2 it is 2 only. Fine. Whereas x 21. Fine. X 21. What is x 21 here? So this is 21. How much it is? 1. 1 minus this into this divided by this. Fine. So let me write 1 minus 1 into 1 divided by 1. Answer is how much? So 1 into 1 is minus 1 plus minus 1 is plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 2. Fine. So next. So let me write the values here. This is 2, whereas this is also 2. Fine. Next one is x22. That is, I'm going to say s22. So, or s11 you can say. S11. So s11 1 minus of, that is this one, 1 minus 0 into minus 1. Fine. 1 minus 0 into 1. Fine. Divided by 1. That is equal to 1 only. So this is 1. Next one, s21. That is 0. as 21 is 0. 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1 into 1 divided by 1. So answer is how much? 1. Fine. The answer is 1. So once we got all the values, again calculate the ZJ value. So how to calculate the ZJ value? 2 into 2, 4 plus 0 into 2. That is 4. Fine. It is 4 or 2 2s are 4. Fine. 2 2s are 4. I think this is not 2. This is 3. I'm sorry. So 3 2s are 6 plus 0 into 2 is 0 only. Whereas 3 1s are 3. Fine. So minus 3, then 0, then 0. ZJ. Fine. So ZJ. Next ZJ minus CJ. So ZJ minus CJ what? 3 minus 3 is 0. Minus 3 minus 2 is minus 1. I mean to say minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. Then it is 0. Then it is 0. Fine. This is how the next table can be found. Fine. Let me find the minimum. So this becomes the most negative value. This becomes entering variable. So this is key column. Key column. Then it is 2 upon 2, that is equal to 1. Then it is negative values are excluded. So we don't take any negative values. So this becomes entering variable. So it is 2 upon minus 1. So negative values are not taken here. Only positive values are taken. So this enters the basis. So this is what? Key element. Fine. The next table will be explained in next.